Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Hugo and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Hugo's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands in preparation for being a service dog. We're going to also be demonstrating the little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tiny little tug and release on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich is going to be bringing 2 collars home for you to use at different times during the course of your day, so that you're comfortable with the training equipment that you're using. Now, Hugo's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is leash walking, and the command is Hugo heel. At this point, Hugo has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with Rich when walking. Lots of encouragement, lots of motivation, and each time that Rich stops his feet, Hugo has been taught to sit automatically to wait for his next command. So he's looking up at Rich, he's focused, he's paying attention. If Rich speeds up, he should do the same. If Rich slows down or stops, he should slow down, and if Rich stops, he sits without being told to wait for his next command. If he doesn't sit, the command is no sit. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and surprisingly enough, this very young puppy has the ability to hold his stays for quite a long time. And he does pretty much stay focused on you. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, ending up back where they started at heel position, and Hugo held that sit while Rich walked all the way around him, which is really good. He is so cute. He looks like a little wind-up toy. Rich leaves him in another sit-stay, turns to face him, and this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to call him, and this is the come on command. He's supposed to come right in and sit facing your knees, and he gets praised for a good job. And Rich will demonstrate that recall, and your homework is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time that Hugo can hold his stationary commands, his sit stay and his down stay. Rich calls him in, he comes in, he sits, looks up at Rich, is making good eye contact. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are his down commands, and we had him associate his bed with laying down, and when he gets on that bed, he automatically lays down. So if you have a mat or a bed at home for him that you can pack up and take with you to restaurants, doctor appointments, any place that you want him to go with you with his vest on, then you're going to need that visual for him to know that that's where he's supposed to be. And he loves it. He gets on the bed and he knows to automatically lay down and stay. And this is in preparation for going into restaurants and movie theaters and airplanes and any place where you want to take him. And Rich calls him out of that down. So he's done a really good job here at school. We're very proud of him. We're going to be bringing him home with his vest, your ID cards, and he is well on his way to being a service dog for Dad. We will see you very soon, and we want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.